Here we go.
I'll admit it. I will eat my neighbors. I'm not letting my kids die. I'm just going to be honest.
It's super quiet.
Nobody.
Cecil.
Okay, sure. Let me turn it up.
I'm sorry.
I'll turn it up as best I can. I think at a certain point I'm kind of stuck here. Let me see what I can do here. I'll start it back up.
I'll admit it. I will eat my neighbors. I'm not letting my kids die.
Nobody ever once in their life thought you wouldn't eat your neighbors. Like, no, that's not a surprise to anybody.
Yeah, if you're Alex Jones's neighbor, you're just like 100%. Like, my choices are like, I sell this house before Alex Jones eats me, or Alex Jones will. Nobody retires and lives a long, healthy life living next door to Alex
Absolutely.
Jones.
When you buy that house, he's one of the disclosures. Like, he's in the bottom. Like, does the basement flood? Do you live next to Alex Jones?
Alex Jones, right. I love that he's like, I won't let my kids starve. I'll eat the neighbors. I feel like there's got to be a third option somewhere in there. You know?
Right. Wait, we exhausted all the options from A to now? How is that even possible?
Yeah. What world? And I love in the apocalypse, people are still like at home in their house.
Yeah.
You know, it's the apocalypse. People are starving. You're like, well, I mean, this is my address.
Yeah.
So
I'm not. You know what we have? We have good data to suggest that if your like town or country is in absolute turmoil, you will travel 1,000 miles with a kid on your back to get stopped at a fence. We have data right now that says that. So chances are, if it was absolute turmoil here, we'd all be knocking on Canada's door.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. The world is so shitty that you're like, I got to resort to neighborhood cannibalism to avoid starvation. And you're still just like, well, home at 6.
Yeah, exactly.
Honey, what's for dinner? Nothing? That's what we had yesterday.
All right. I'll let my kids die. I'm just going to be honest. My superpower is being honest. I've extrapolated this out, and I won't have to for a few years as I got food and stuff.
That is the lamest superpower ever. You're the guy from Liar Liar. Like, what the fuck?
I know, right? My superpower is radical honesty. So I'm rude to people, and I blame it on some kind of ethical consideration.
Yeah.
Like, really?
No, you're just a rude coward. That's what you are.
Exactly.
You're just a fucking rude coward.
I couch my mean things that I say in ethics.
Yeah.
You're a dickhead. It's honesty.
What? But I'm literally looking at my neighbors now and going, I'm ready to hang them up and gut them and skin them and chop them up. You know what? I'm ready. My dog.
I'm going to eat you. I will eat you.
How weird is it? Like, how weird is your life when, like, Alex Jones is your neighbor and you're like, hey, just going to gut you and skin you and eat you. What happens when you, like, listen to this and you're just like, he, like, shows up to, like, borrow a socket wrench, you know?
Well, no, you're gonna have people knocking on his door. Hey, Alex, can I borrow a cup of Phil? Is there any way?
So, Alex, been listening to your show. Good show, great show. But that thing about where you said you were going to gut me and skin me and eat me and feed me.
Were you looking at me or were you looking at me or were you looking at Jerry? Because I think you were looking at Jerry, but I'm not sure. Yeah.
In my household, it's 100% me.
Yeah.
Like in my household, like anyone's getting like eaten. It's like,
oh yeah,
they're not picking the rest of these guys. Like they're all a fucking third of the size.
Oh
of me.
no,
like,
you picked the biggest one.
Yeah.
And the thing is the thing is though, you got to be Alex Jones's size to get me on a hook to gut me. You know what I mean? You got to be pretty big, or you have to have a sophisticated pulley system. Those are your two options.
Daughters aren't starving to death. I'll eat my neighbors. See, my superpower is being honest. I'll eat your ass.
Hey, Alex. Hey, Alex. Hold on a second. Hey, Ian, you need to get that clip. You need to get that clip. It's right here.
Power is being honest. I'll eat your ass. Honest. I'll eat your ass. Eat your ass. Eat your ass.
You got to shower first.
I'll eat your ass.
I'm not gross.
Being honest. I'll eat your ass. Being honest. I'll eat your ass. Being honest. I'll eat your ass. I'll eat your ass. I will.
I think I got it.
Thank you. Who knew? Who knew he was a 3 baby wipes guy? Who knew? Who knew?
tossed salad for Alex Jones.
Good for him. You go, Alex.
Hey, man, whatever gets you rolling.
What I don't
buddy.
believe is that he could fit his roast of a face between someone's cheeks. That's what I don't believe. I'm incredulous. Like, I don't even know what size ass you would need to eat, Alex Jones. Like, I feel like you would need a supersized ass. I feel like somehow, like you'd almost, like if that ass clapped, it would be a thunderclap. You want to talk about a murder hornet? Jesus Christ. I'm going to sweat to death in here.
Combat model, optimum self-sufficiency, probably the leader. The point is have you thought about that yet? Because I'm somebody that thought I could fix this, and I'm starting to think about having to eat my neighbors. You think I like sizing up my neighbor?
Yes, I do.
Yes,
I do. I 100%
I think that you did that
it.
as soon as you bought your house.
Yeah.
like that guy, like the fucking realtor was like, okay, do you want to see the basement? He's like, show me the neighbors. I want to see if I can take the neighbors.
Can you have the neighbors spin around for me once? Actually, have him use this body fat thing, this body fat pincher, if you don't mind. I just want to double
block
check.
and tackle. Can I hook it up to the pergola outside? Just stress test it.
Is there any way I could corn feed the neighbors?
No baiting the neighbors, sir.
No
baiting the
neighbors. He
neighbors.
rolls out a trough of fucking corn feed every day for the neighbors.
He's the guy with the Halloween basket outside. He's just watching the kids, just like, I can take him.
He's tenting his fingers every time they grab a Snickers. He's just...
How I'm going to haul him up by a chain and chop his ass up? I'll do it. My children aren't going hungry. I will eat your ass.
That's even better. Ian, that's better. That's a better one. Hold on a second.
I will eat your ass. I will eat your ass.
It's a fucking proud declaration, man. Here he goes.
I will eat your ass. I will eat your ass.
I'm loving it. Oh, that's such a great clip. It's really genuinely a great clip, man. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know, it's a crazy world that we live in, that Alex Jones has children. So that means, like, at some point, somebody gratefully accepted Alex Jones into their bed. Like, there's a world that we live in where somebody was like, yeah, I would fuck Alex Jones.
Yeah.
I want fucking Alex Jones up in this thing. Like, what? How does that man smooth talk you? Like in what world does Alex Jones walk up to a woman and say any series of words in any combination sounding like that?
Yeah. Can you imagine him wooing a woman too? How do you woo a woman when you talk like this? Like, doesn't that scare everybody away? Don't they think you're the villain from Inspector Gadget their whole time? What the fuck?
Maybe his opening line was, I will eat your ass.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, that might be a good opening line.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. You know what? It's not going to work every time, but it's going to work
50% of the time. It works every time. So.
Ask enough, and you're going to find a taker.
Oh, Jesus.